In today's class, children, it's about the pelvic region. The pelvis word is always related to the hip region. Okay, and pelvis also supports major internal organs. Yes, so pelvic girdle, like shoulder girdle, will perform the same function of connecting the lower limbs. Okay, connecting the hind limbs or the legs to the central axis of the body. Apart from that, my children, the pelvic region, the lower region of the body, is also carrying extra weight of the upper body. Okay, it is supporting the trunk. Right? Now, pelvic girdle, essentially, you can feel it. If you really are in the same mood of moving in the class, you can. In today's class also, I would request you, move with me. The more you move, easier and fun and rewarding it will become. So you can easily appreciate the two hip bones. Yes, you can dance also if you want. So these hip bones are the two coxal bones. They are called coxal bones. With me on this? Now, I'll tell you when pens need to be up. We follow the same guideline, the agreement that we have. Ma'am, we are going to listen. We are going to move with you. We are going to write with you. All right? So now this hip bone, each bone consists of this broad part, the ilium, not the intestinal ilium, pubis, okay, and the ischium. All right. So now pens up, everybody. Pens up. Write down hip bone, ilium, pubis, and ischium. Are you clear? Now, at the junction of these bones, look at the screen, please. Okay. So now, at the junction of these three bones, there's a depression. You understand what is a depression? Let's first understand what is a cavity, what is a depression. Okay? So children, cavity is a short bounded space. Yeah? Remember foramen. I told you in the last class, whenever the word foramen comes, it's going to come in the next chapter, nervous system. And when it comes, you out of all people should not be surprised. Okay? Because I've told you that foramen means a space, a cavity. Depression is rather this. Okay, so this is a depression. It's not a cavity. So here a depression is formed called as acetabulum. Remember, this is very similar to the glenoid cavity. Can you see what I'm writing? I love this color. Glenoid cavity, where the head of the, with me everybody, move, humerus, head of the humerus was joining. With me? Now here in acetabulum or the depression, something is going to join. Okay, done? Before that, a very important question. All right, a 5-star question. Fine, I'll change the pen. Okay, heard you. Now, a 5-star question. What is pubic symphysis? Or an AITS level question. What kind of tissue is present in pubic symphysis? Children often miss to learn this. All right. Now, you know that here there is the pubis bone from the two coxal bones. Pubis is part of the coxal bone. In the ventral region of the body, once again from the last class, ventral, dorsal, ventral, dorsal. Okay, so in the ventral region, the two bones, the coxal bones, are going to syn. What do you understand by sim or syn? Is joining together. So they are going to try to join together, come together, okay, in the front. And that joint is going to be called as pubic symphysis or pubis symphysis. Very, very important previous year question. Write it down. I am going to tell you more about pubic symphysis in a while. And that is another very favorite question of examiners. Children, don't miss out on these important questions. Okay, you can write pages and pages of notes, but if you do not pay attention to that one single question, which every examiner is going to, it's probable they love to give it, then we are losing 4 marks. Okay, so what is pubis symphysis? Ventrally. Sometimes the statement is which of this statement is true, which of the statement is correct. And if they have written dorsally, don't jump and mark it. Be very clear with the positioning. Now, it is a fibrous cartilage. It is a white fibrous cartilage, and a joint is formed between two bones. What is a joint? It is the joining area of the two bones. What kind of joint it is, we will talk about it. Actually, it's right there. So, remember the types of cartilage from animal tissues? The white fibrous cartilage, which is a strong cartilage. Okay, yellow elastic cartilage, hyaline cartilage. The most abundant cartilage is the hyaline cartilage. So now this is a white fibrous cartilage. Keep writing all our important questions. Now this area is made up of this strong cartilage because pubic symphysis is the area which will expand during childbirth. During childbirth in females. In females, this is the area. Alright? Now, remember, pelvic girdle, once again, consists of the ilium, the acetabulum, which is a depression, the ischium, the lower part, and they come together in the pubis area to form the joint pubis symphysis. Okay? Now, what is the significance of acetabulum? It is same as the significance of glenoid cavity. Here, the head of, in acetabulum, write it down, the head of thigh bone, which is called the femur. Very, very important. We will talk about femur just next. But write it in a different pen. Acetabulum supports the head of the femur. The same rotational movement happens.